Hello everybody, how are we doing today, this fine afternoon? Well, it's evening already here, it's 7 p.m. So let's continue the adventures of Phoenix Wright, ace attorney at law. We can then play some Overwatch later, but yeah, let's continue this series because I really want to do a Nuzlocke. So we can just move forward with this. And we can have a good old time by playing some great games and hanging out and talking about stuff, you know? You know how it goes. If you like this video, if you like the things that I do, if you like the music, if you just want to support a growing streamer, a growing content creator, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button or follow and like, comment, share it with your friends. It's just a small thing, but it means the world to me. I would love it. I would love to make this full time, and I can only do that with your help. So also feel free to comment and ask for any games or whatever you might want to see. We can do weird challenges and stuff. I don't know. I'm not much of a mainstream guy. Just see my channel and you'll see what I'm about. But we will keep growing and we'll keep. I see good reception in the shorts and the videos and the lives, and we're making some progress, just like in life. If you keep doing things little by little, just like a little ant moving tiny grains of sugar, then you can be sure that you are making progress. So we've been getting some subscribers lately. It's been great. We got another sleepyhead. We got another sleepyhead recently, and that makes me so happy. So if you're watching this, I would love it if you could hit that subscribe button. Okay, let's get going with Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm having a lot of fun with this series. October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh, we're already at court. Nice, it's about time. Oh, maybe we can change the lights so it matches the... Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. We can maybe change the lighting so it looks like we are at the trial. Yeah. Oh man, that's a good idea actually, to like match the lights to fit the game we're playing right now. Yeah, that's badass. Maybe yellow? Green. I think kind of red is cool. Maybe yellow. Nah, yellow looks too simple. Red is fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's do this. Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Ashworth. Your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. It's always the same story. The evidence is so great and mystical, and Gumshoe ends up doing such a sloppy work. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Ashworth, the prosecution may call for its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Let's add some reverb. Yeah, because we're in a courthouse, so that would be a nice touch. Give me just 1 second here. It's really quick. Here. Oh, not so much. Yeah, something like this. Detective. Oh, no, no, that's too much reverb, man. Um, uh, maybe like this. Okay, that's fine. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case for the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 PM on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to the Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 PM, the security lady got to the workstation. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 PM. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Oh, dude, that's a gnarly wound, huh? The time of death was 2:30 PM. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. The reverb is kind of throwing me off. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? I don't have monitoring enabled, right? Yeah, it's fine. I just want to make sure because I was trying out some changes to stream on TikTok, but it became a bit too complex. So we'll just figure it out as we go. Wait, just 1 second. Here, okay. Okay, this is fine. And this is... yeah, this is fine also. Okay, cool. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? No, let's skip it, it's fine. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name?
Oh my, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Seems Edward has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Allback, dearie. Just call me Grandma. When I was young, I was an Allback. Really, just still have all the children. Maybe believe it. Even if I just called me an Allback as well. I just trying to.
Objection. I object to the witness talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate of the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone will have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
I've said it 1,000 times, and I'll probably say it a couple thousand more. I really like the polished sprites.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM.
Dude, maybe it's better if I put, like, the camera over here or something. Yeah, I think that's fine. Because that's not like the best angle for me. Oh, that's better. It's on a tripod already. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me just 1 second. You're having a nice view of my living room or home studio, or whatever you may want to call it. I try to refrain from calling it my home studio. I mean, you could say, yeah, I guess this is where I spend most of my time. Okay, that's better. Cool.
On the night of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through ever since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me.
Didn't Gumshoe say that it was at 1?
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. That man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
Something's off about the hours, I'm sure.
You saw the defendant, Dan. Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Right. Let's check the dates first of all, and the times. Right. So it's 2:30. Pierced through the chest by a spear. The guide map. The card key. The photo was taken at 2 p.m. It was the second photo. Ah, it's the second photo, right? Okay, that's important. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the day of the murder, you arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Pearl Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through ever since the morning. You had some errands. It was 1 when you got to the guard station. You were at the main gate from then until 5. I meant to present... Right, no breaks.
Of course, I'm a professional, you know? Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday. I can watch the game and eat donuts at the same time. Snipper whopper.
Snipper whopper? Oh, Windbag is listening, Nick. Right. Yeah. Right by at 2 p.m. Yes, but this is the second photo. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Will Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
Yeah, that's not him.
What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course, didn't your mama teach you any manners, sonny? Any sense? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Look, I know that I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
No, see, old man. Of course I have proof.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Even I was more than surprised. I love the comedic timing in this game, man. It's so good. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. They just throw it in. That's nice. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Edgeworth. He cannot believe it.
Let's hear your proof then.
We're constantly improving the stream setup, guys. We have to be patient. The man in the photo.
I never saw anything. I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle very bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Ah, that's a clue. We probably have to press her.
I never saw anything. I don't mean.
I never say anything. Right.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you.
Okay, let's see. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Is this broken? This doesn't look broke. Well, it does look like mended, like on the top. Yeah. Okay.
Apparently he sprained his ankle really bad.
That's weird. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
That's the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Which one? Which leg? Oh, I screwed up. I think I have to press her in that statement. Yeah, that's what I had to do.
See, and you didn't trust me, whippersnapper. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
Huh. He broke one of the props. Let's press her there. The spear. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's important. Okay, I think we can press her here now, once again. Let's press her here. You can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers. Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. Press her. Oh, this is the one. We just did this one. Oh, they fixed the thing, so it doesn't like loop around after you press her in the last statement. That's cool. Let's press her there. I don't think that's necessary. No, this... Yeah, this one was useless. Right. She was at the rehearsal. You saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and... Oh, right. Which leg did she see him fall upon? What? Ah. Trip and fall, yeah.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it when it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up back props, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
He sprained his ankle pretty bad. He's dragging one leg. Oh. How could he walk? Where were they? During the run-through of the action scene. So maybe it's too far? Wait. They were at Studio 1. He broke the prop. Oh, we had to just press sir on all statements. Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We were looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? Yeah, I had to get the Justice Spear updated. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure, Your Honor? No, object. Hold it! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
We're doing well.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 through. The only person I saw go through the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Witness's account continued. The time was 2:30. The only person... Will Powers. No one else went there. Probably we have to present the photo. It's a second photo, man. Yeah, that's it. Hold on! Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
You serious, Sonny?
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right, anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sunny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo? Nice.
Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Give me just 1 second. Let's put this a bit brighter. Yeah, that's better. I didn't like my skin hue on the camera. Maybe this one's just a bit brighter, just so you can see the red thingy. Ah man, I'm not fully convinced on the camera angles. I could have like many cameras. I have 2 actually. I could set up a multicam thingy. This one's good because you see the drums, and the drums are interesting to see. Okay. Yeah, this is better. This feels more natural.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me.
Oh, give me... Sorry, guys. I'm still getting the feel of this. Let me just move the camera a little wee bit. Because when I edit this thing, I don't want the layout to look too bad. Okay, that's better actually.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these new fangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Edgy boy. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are, you're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldback?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Huh, the judge is quite lucid in this one. That's cool, huh?
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
So, I see. Your testimony, please.
Cool. We're making progress. But there's a bunch of witnesses in this one. This is like the first long case trial, whatever.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on a security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldback, this is the first
time, I think.
The first time I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. I really like that shot of Maya. I should take a photo for the thumbnail.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on a security computer and check them.
Throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, I remember throwing out one photo that day. But what did you see? How exactly do you determine what is suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
Oh, wow. Such a great security guard, for the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldback.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Wolf's Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out that one photo that day.
What was on the photo? Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased? Oh, dude.
Huh, a fanboy.
A fanboy?
Still Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging out. One was there that day.
Wait a second, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Dude! How can you keep that from the court?
The gate has been used for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain.
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids! So, on the photo that you erased,
It was a boy, probably second or third grade.
what? Oh no.
Order, order! Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade.
Oh, yes, well, we see his tag there every day. Can't stop and can't catch him.
A boy in second or third grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I raised the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. Unsuspect?
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. I'm not forgetting vital information this time!
I agree. The judge is doing quite well in this one. He's our boy. Mr. Powers,
Yes!
tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the still samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Right, so I have to blame someone else? Who can I blame? Either Old Bag or the assistant. I could blame Old Bag, actually. It's like there was no one else, right? Apparently.
Court will now reconvene for the trial, Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecutor's thoughts on this matter?
Prosecution thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still none else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts.
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed the crime. It could be the production assistant, actually.
Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
So... Security lady, maybe. It could be the assistant girl, actually. Let's say the assistant girl. It was the assistant. The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the steel samurai.
So you're saying the steel samurai in this picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember this photo? Wasn't the steel samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury?
Powers and Pullhammer were at the run-through, oh, and me.
What about the assistant?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the steel samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the steel samurai walk. Really? She couldn't walk. She wouldn't have limped. That kind of take the legs out from under that case.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Maybe if we move on, Mr. Wright?
This fight isn't over yet. The boy, maybe. Yeah, it has to be the boy. The great schoolboy. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Oh, did I screw up? Oh, man. Ah, right, because she doesn't like him, and that's a good motive. Yeah. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's... Right, I forget about that. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Allback.
What? Whippersnapper?
Order, order! This is true, Allback!
Allback? That's Miss Allback to you!
Miss Allback was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. That's right, actually.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, of course, after I got it wrong twice. Oh yeah, right there, Sherlock Holmes too, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he actually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Let's see. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't you sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole way. Press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a subject in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Allback's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy!
Oh, well, now you can blame the boy and I cannot.
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could have pinned my old man in 10 seconds. Tops!
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy's not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Or is it nice to be... to the kids, and mean to your elders, they whippersnapper?
I have proof. What proof, man? What proof?
Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
The card key, maybe? Or do I have to show the photo again? He's dragging one. To me, he's dragging both. What do you mean he's dragging one? I mean, you can tell it's someone smaller than him, but I guess, well, that's the thing with the game. Sometimes it's a bit misleading. Right, so I have to present one of these. Proof that the boy committed the murder. So apparently he was in the employee area and there's a grate. It doesn't add up. This is weird. The card key maybe? Studio 1. Where he was murdered in Studio 1, I think. And he passed through the gate. Apparently. Yeah, I think it's the card key. Yeah, it's the Studio 1, the scene of the murder. As we all know, it's Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. Exactly. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Cool. We made it through the oh, wait a second. I was going to like take it for granted. Apparently not.
I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up at the wrong tree. Me, I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windmill was to talk. I really like this frame of Maya. It's really nice. We got it, right? Yeah. That's cool. I like it. She looks so cute here.
Miss Solberg, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom? It wasn't Edgeworth this time.
Well, testify.
My lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't seen at the studios. They hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Solberg, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
And you've been listening? They told me to shut my trap and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Right.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something.
About what? You were told not to talk.
That's right, but the studio, the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Dude, that's so important. Why did you not say that? Who were those people? I'm going to change Phoenix's voice. Who were those people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Completely true, man. Of course. Even Edgeworth is on our side.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, there were these people.
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2.
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head had fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but...
They say they had nothing to do with it, see?
What? To do with what? The murder? Miss Oldback, this is a trial for murder, exactly, man.
I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side.
Oh, right. I think we've asked all the questions I have to ask. No, dude.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something.
There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder, they said. Pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day, of course, man. So they were actually in the studio.
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came.
What? Oh no. I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one.
But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Dude, then just tell us everything. Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters, right?
Let's check the court record just in case. Ah, I cannot present profiles? Uh... I don't know if I should. So we are trying to get more time. Nothing to do with it. I'm about to just present the autopsy report, man. Keep quiet about something. Yeah. Okay, let's just press her. Studio 2. Maybe take a break. No, we cannot take a break, because if we take a break, then the trial ends, right? I think I pressed her on all of them. Let's see. Well, I think it's obvious that there were other people involved. Let's risk it and say take a break. Okay, yeah, we learned that there were other people, so we have to find them and question them. Yep. Yep.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Olbeck, and more information about these other people we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Cool. We made it to the break.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was in the right to ask you to defend me.
Oh, really? It's nothing. Or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigation.
Ah, no, that's finished. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. Cool. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been all Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag, I feel kinda sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks guys.
Right on. We made it through. So yeah, the game teaches you that there are what you call them? Like high stakes moments. Let's save. Yup. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a wonderful week, a wonderful day. I hope you're healthy and happy and that you're achieving your goals for this year. The world is at a crazy place right now, so just try to be patient and try to be mindful of others and of yourself. Try to take a break, try to call your loved ones, and we'll make it through together. Oh, dude, we got a subscriber apparently. When did that happen? Oh, let me just make sure of it. Yeah, someone subscribed that we didn't get the warning. That's awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing. That's great. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. Awesome. Who's the most recent one? Let me just fix the layout real quick. Now that we're in the break time of the trial. Stream elements. Belthar. Oh, it was Belthar. Yeah, he subscribed this morning. Thank you, Belthar. I really appreciate it. Glad to have you on board. Let's Let's put this just a bit higher. And let's play the video safe. Yeah, that's Belthar, not Anthea. Thank you so much, Belthar. I really appreciate it. Oh, where's the... Let me move this thing here. Okay. Right, let's make it to the next checkpoint, and I think that will be good for today. At least for Phoenix Wright. I really want to play the Nuzlocke, man. It's not normal. Does this look fine? Hey, Percy, what's up? How are you doing, man? Oh, I listened to the Water for Chocolate album. That's quite good. Well, AI it's actually quite useful. Let me tell you. If you use it well, it's so useful. It makes some kind of work like real quick. I use it in my day job. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. How are you doing, man? Are you having a good day? The director and the producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Let's get to the Do I have to talk to Maya? No. Okay, let's get to the studios. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios main gate. No one's here. Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. Oh man, I would love some donuts. I love donuts. They're like my guilty pleasure. But I wasn't going to eat them. they are foodies here. They like what you call them? Burgers and going out to eat and donuts and stuff. Yeah. Mm. The lore in this game is impeccable. Is there anything in the computer worth watching? Let's turn off the gate. Well, that's the entrance actually. Let's move outside Studio 1 employee area. Let's check out the employee area. The assistant. Penny. WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they got the security lady? Oh, actually, she just called me. She just told me to cover up the drain. You mean that one? Yeah, good thing, huh? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh well. I'm sure these things happen, nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. But if you'll excuse me, I'll have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in Miss Allback. I don't have many womanly voices, I think you can tell. Right, see you again later then. Good luck with your investigation. Well, whoa, and those plates of food? A T-bone on the blaze. That's kind of odd. The bike. Hmm. They have those here in Madrid. They're very useful. Let's see. Let's go in the dressing room. Oh, I know, the coat hanger is still there. The hanging thingy. Uh, mm, isn't there anything there, right? The wig? No, I don't think there's anything worthwhile here. Okay, let's leave. Let's try going to the studio 2. We should go to the main gate, right? Yeah. So studio 1. Hey Nick, it looks like Detective Ganshu isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion today's trial. So Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with a fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Huh. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Percy has a point. I should not use AI to make the thumbnails. I'll avoid it. Thanks, man. Yeah, you have a quite nice set of suggestions. A nice critical mind. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Yeah. After this, we'll do some chores and update the thumbnails. Why not? Okay. Yeah, let's finish the investigation. Okay. The gate looks kind of weird. I think we should move inside Studio 1. Let's rule that out. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, this is a murder scene. Yeah, that's probably a clue to, like, there's nothing to do here. We should go to Studio 2 and be done with it. Yeah. This is Studio 2? I thought so. But it doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? What do we have here? Oh, a couple of plates. Yeah, it does feel kind of odd. The van, the furnace. Check the van. That's not a license. Oh, whoa, that's weird. It's bent. That's odd. Let's go in. Oh, it's locked. Maybe the window? No? The boxes? It's a really quality. Hey, Seven, what's up? Yeah, I mean it's useful, but I kind of agree that at least the thumbnails I should like do them manually, but I'll do them in bulk. It's helpful, but yeah, it's a matter of like putting work into things and like the effort comes through, and that's just a fact of life. It's thermodynamics. So yeah, I'll after this I'll do some chores and like update all the thumbnails. Little by little, we keep improving the stream. How has your week been going? I hope you're having a great week. There's a big 2 painted here, right? Of course there is, because it's Studio 2. Let's see, what else? There's nothing here. That's odd. Nice quality of life thingy, the changing colors. Yeah, I guess you will just leave. Maybe it will trigger something. Maybe check the monkey head. No. Oh, that's too bad. Sometimes I realized that motivation has a lot to do with your dopamine levels, because I was a bit of a pothead for several years. I'm just now like laying off the stuff and smoking cigarettes and nicotine just a little bit, because in Madrid, in Spain, it's so common to smoke tobacco. But that drains your dopamine, so it rids you of motivation. And I've been clear of tobacco and nicotine for a couple of weeks now, and it feels so much better. Doing exercise helps a lot, and eating healthily. Those are great, because it's like you can hack it, without really being motivated. And like routine also helps, like doing small things. Like sometimes I don't want to clean the apartment, and I say, okay, I'll just take out the trash, and I'll just do the laundry or whatever, and then that starts me up, and I just do one thing after the other, and when I realize, I cleaned up the whole thing. So yeah, I wish you the best. I'm sure you can deal with it. I was listening to the playlist. It was so cool. It's been so long since I listened to the skull beneath the skin. It's such a cool song. That whole album is awesome. I love it. And I really like the creator one. I don't. Well, I won't check it out right now, but there was. Oh no, I have it here in YouTube. Replicas of Life. That one was really cool. I really liked it. I've been listening to it as I work, and thank you. You have a pretty nice musical taste. Okay, so this is security camera. Yeah. Studio 2, Studio 1. I think I'm missing something. Probably missing something in Studio 2. There's 2 set of dishes. The van already checked. The boxes. This is so odd. This one. I have already checked everything. I don't see anything else. Oh, what was his name? Nick Mensa, was it? Oh, replicas of Life. So it was so good. I really liked it. I really like how creator. It's like they have like this melodic thing going on. Like it's really apparent in my favorite song of theirs, Garth. I was thinking of Garth from Wayne's World. Yeah, Garth Samuelson. Yeah, that's the one who died from heroin, right? I really like Voices of the Dead. It's so cool. It's such a tonight I hear your whisper deep inside within my head. Oof, such a great song. I would love to see Creator live. I've had the chance to see, well, kind of the chance to see Destruction, but I would have to make kind of a like a road trip or something. But eventually, who knows? Good thing they're still playing. I should make the time to watch them or something. Oh, I don't see anything. Let's see. Maybe here. Nothing. Let's check out the liver disease. Right, sorry. Yeah, I just assumed that everyone died from 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 heroin. Right.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. I can say that again. Let's not. So WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes.
The fanboy. Yeah, I don't think he has anything else to say. Right, the director. We have to find the director and the other person that were in the studios during the murder. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't know anything else. Do we have anything here? Maybe show the spear? It's heavy. Duct fixed with duct tape. Oh yeah, we already know that. There's something I'm missing here. Okay, let's see. Play area, Studio 1. There has to be something I'm missing here. The windows, the door. The flowers are done. Dude, what is it? Furnace, number 2. I've examined everything here. There's nothing else. I like Tech Death. Not too long. Dying Fetus. Dying Fetus is one of my favorite bands. Easy top 3 favorite bands ever. I freaking love them. I also like Necrophagist and Arcspire, and I like the techie stuff. Death, the band, I don't really like. I mean, they're fine, but they're like too primitive for me. I don't know. I prefer the refined stuff. I mean, they're fantastic, but I kind of prefer the more modern ones. Well, not modern, but yeah, like once they figured out the sound of what death metal kind of should sound like, maybe? I don't know. Oh, really? It's really nice. I really like it. I also really like Grind and what's it called? Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Celtic Frost. I really like it. I don't know if you could call them death metal. I don't think so. They're more like what? Black Doom? Or they had a name, right? That kind of metal had a name. I forget. Maybe the tree. No? No clues here. What do you mean? There's a fallen tree. Yeah, I don't really know many like just death metal bands. It's always death metal something. Oh, really? Yeah, I understand why people love death so much. I totally get it, but it's not really for me. I don't know. I've listened to it. I kind of like melodic death metal. I like what's it called? Not Nemesis. Arch Enemy. Oh, Carcass. Carcass is pretty good. I really like Carcass and Arch Enemy. I really like that melodic. When bands have like a melodic underlining or motive. I don't know how to call it. Dude, I've examined everything. Let's see. There's something I'm missing. We already checked the monkey. Good thing they added this thing. The. Oh, really? Nice. That's very cool. Maybe here. We've already checked this. Nothing here. Nothing here. Maybe this. Maybe this. No. This thing. The ladder. Step ladder. I'm stuck. Step ladder. Yeah, I don't see much here. Uh, 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 I'm surely missing something. Did I check this fan already? Yeah. Did I check this? Yes. I think I didn't check the thing, the vent. Oh, don't worry. If, I mean, I something about music and attention. It's like, for example, listening to music. I kind of only do it when I'm doing something else, even though I really like music. And the bands I'm listening to at the moment, it depends on so many factors. Your death metal, your thrash metal playlist was fantastic because I really needed like centering or a refreshment in a more standard kind of metal, because I tend to go too much into the experimental and the atonal stuff. For example, I was listening to Dillinger's Escape Plan recently and Animals as Leaders. And Animals as Leaders is, you could even say it's not metal. It's more like progressive something, I guess. I don't know. It's heavy, so it just falls into the metal category. Yeah, I didn't check this thing. Yeah. Yeah, rip it open. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, that's I didn't examine the most obvious thing. Okay. Great. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, something should happen. No, maybe this. Good thing also that they added the skip button. So yeah, it's like I kind of listen to certain genres on different depending on how I feel. I might get the urge to listen to, I don't know, jazz, or listening to, I don't know, tech death. There was just recently I was listening to a bunch of Dying Fetus and Archspire to get my chops going with the guitar, like trying to level up. And Yeah, it all depends on how I'm feeling. I mean, that's nice about the and convenient about the whole music streaming situation, that um it's so easy to just listen to any music that you want, you know. There's other times where I go into some forums and they post like the most cryptic stuff you could ever imagine. Oh, look, there we go. Oh, you little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the. That's not a camo vest. Kind of alternative guard fashion thing. Okay, Penny. Studios. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. Right. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah. Can you believe it? Okay. Other times I listen to a lot of like new metal. I really like Korn and System of a Down. Those bands I listen to a lot, like on when I was a teenager, we could say. Yeah. And metalcore. I'm a sucker for metalcore. It has a special place in my repertoire. Not repertoire, but like list of music that I listen to. I don't know. It depends. A lot of wrestling music. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I totally get it. Getting to that point where you allow yourself to explore music and find other stuff you like. It's so fun because you find stuff that you would never discover. I mean, I listen to whatever catches my attention, you know, and even more so if people suggest it to me. Because you never know how good something could be. This friend of mine sent me like the cheesiest song. It's something like, I don't know, out of a. He's one of my best friends, almost like a brother to me, and Englewood, I think it's called. It's some sort of like electronic pop or something. Not at all what I listen to. We don't share, like, the only music that we both listen to. It's like AC/DC, and not even that. I mean, it's been years since I paid mine to AC/DC. But yeah, he has his own taste and stuff. We don't really share on the music aspect. We're more like, I don't know. We share other things. Yeah, exactly. It all depends. It all depends on the mood. Sometimes I like to listen to a bunch of slam and grindcore, but and the most disgusting types of metal. But I can only stand about what 2-3 hours of it. After that, I'm like, oh, enough. I mean, I would love to have like a slam metal band with a stupid breakdance and stuff, and I kind of do. I found out that I can do the inhale speak squeals. Let me see if I can do it. Wait a second. And there's a bunch of new bands. Well, relatively new. There's this one called Gutalax, and the theme is like poop. They wear white suits, like toxic worker suits or something, and they like that's the theme of the band. Diarrhea. Oh yeah, I mean, there's this saying in Venezuela. para gustos y colores no han escrito los autores, which means the authors didn't write about colors or tastes. So everyone is entitled to like whatever they like, you know? For example, I'm listening to the playlist, and there are many, for example, Sepultura, I kind of like don't find it as interesting. I understand like the kind of tribal thing they want to do, even if I come from Venezuela and I kind of get the whole tribal aspect and the groove and stuff, but it doesn't really sit well with me. I don't know. I find that when metal tries to mix with those kind of genres, I think it kind of misses the point. There's people that love it. There's this band in Venezuela called I think it's called Araguato or something. It's something like that, and they try to incorporate those kinds of groups and stuff. And I don't really want it. I kind of prefer like a straight double bass, nice good old blast beat. It never fails. Well, actually, I kind of already did. Let me just show. This doesn't mute itself, right? Let me see. No. Oh, can I? Okay. Oh. Okay. I don't feel like showing it. Yeah, it's on the. I have a playlist on this channel with the music I've made, and the last one, which is like a triangle. We were listening to it the other day. That's the heavy metal album, well, heavy doom, black doom, experimental doom album I made, and that has kind of like a tribal. More than tribal, kind of a ritualistic vibe into it. I put a lot of symbology and occultism stuff on it. It's not like religion, or it's completely apart from the point. It's more like Lovecraft-esque, and I had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, I did like something like that, and with a kazoo. I used a pitch shifter, and it's with a reverb and stuff, and it sounds so creepy and so disgusting. I had a lot of fun making that album. Yeah, but it all depends on how you feel and what you want to listen to at the moment. But yeah, I'm having a blast listening to your playlist. I start up my workday, and it's perfect because right now at work I'm getting so pressured to do some project, and I just hit play just where I left off and start working and have like get in the groove. And it makes the workday much more bearable. So thank you. Yeah, that's what I call it. I call it del triangulito, the little triangle album. It has its name. It was a bit of an exercise in names and stuff because I dealt a lot with well, it's interesting to me. Naming things, it's something sacred, something important. Yeah, thank you for making it. 400 songs, that's really something, yeah. Yeah, and it's been such a long time since I've heard the skull beneath the skin and the solos. I love how that album is produced. It's so stupid. It's so raw, and you can hear the clean guitars. I don't know what they did. I have to look into it because it's such a stupid and awful sound. But it's really special. Yeah, I had a blast listening to it. It was one of the Megadeth albums of the old Megadeth albums I had on my iPod, like back in high school. Okay, let's find the producer. Do I have to present anything to her? Maybe this thing? Oh, let's present this. Right, she doesn't know anything. Maybe on... There's probably someone here at the studio too. Yeah, there is. Uh-huh. Who's this? Okay. Yeah, totally, right? It's so weird. So weird. Like out of the big four, I think that Anthrax was like the kind of copycat. I love Indians. I love a lot of their music. It's more like, I feel it's more punk. But and Slayer like did a great job also. There's no other band that sounds like Slayer, you know. But yeah, Megadeth completely threw it off the park. I such a fantastic band. Oh, I saw this video where he says that Enter Sandman was copied from another what you call it, another song. And I mean, let me the copyright thing. You see people on TikTok just making a bunch of money by playing copyrighted music and copyrighted covers, but yeah. Well, now that you mention them, neither Exodus nor Testament can grab me, you know? I understand why you like them. You like more like pure thrash, pure like deeper into the genre, but none of their songs have really stuck with me. Oh, examine maybe. Wait, what did Maya say? I didn't even realize. Yeah, apparently it was nothing. Oh, maybe they went back to the studio gate? I don't know. Let's just brute force this part. No. No. Oh, what? Hey, dude, what's with the cursing, huh? Who are you dudes? Oh, this guy. Oh my gosh, I didn't remember this guy at all. A sweaty fanboy. Oh yeah. Great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm finding a bunch of nice creator songs with your lamers. This guy speaking. Let's speak. Salmonella. Lit shows. Oof. Read the film credits. Oh my god. Elsa the Salmonella. She knows him. He's like a Redditor. A ruffle. Oh, this is what gigs looked like in the early 2000s. Yeah, thank you. I'll yeah, I'm enjoying that playlist. Thanks for taking the time to do it. Oh my gosh. Rockstars. Jeez. This frame is also cute. LOL. Buffer overrun. Oh my god. Creative powers. Pink Princess. Oh, this reminds me of something. Pink Princess. Little old Tokyo. Okay, what does this guy know? I think he... Oh, he's the director, right? Okay. It was a pretty... I don't know what voice to do for him. We had a run through an action this morning. Didn't... Yeah.
Yeah, success.
Oh my gosh, the the tongue. Success. The meaning from noon to I don't want to do like a full-on geek nerd voice because I don't think it's pleasant to hear. But the producer, D. Vasquez, she's a genius, mad skills alone.
Scary doll.
Oh, that's fine.
She brought the studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine
and got here right around noon. Pay your attention.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers.
Right. Let's show him this, maybe? No. Show. Present. WP, do you know? Dragging his foot. So you knew about the injury. Of course, he was there. Right, the spear he doesn't care about. The guide map, I think we're done with this guy. Where's the diva? D. Vasquez. Not a poser. Never a poser! I don't know. It's like... I think you get name or... Not you, but anyone named or called a poser. It's just like being called a faker, you know? I mean, how... I guess if you'd want to fit in, then you would try to listen to the music and stuff, but that's just a sign of a bigger problem, you know, because at what point what state would you have mentally if you would listen to music forcefully, you know? You're forcing yourself to do something that you don't really enjoy, and something as pure as music, something that's supposed to like grab your soul and tickle you and like make you feel things, you know? But I guess it's a matter of time. I mean, eventually people just find out that they sometimes may like, I don't know, rap or techno or something, and it's just a matter of exploring. It's just like not everybody is ready to ask themselves questions and to meet themselves. What do you mean? Let's hear it. Right, she was let go.
Now this whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or insult, and you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are checking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, this woman. About the kid you said you saw.
If I ever see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. Oh, thanks. You are too kind. It's not wisdom. It's just I don't know. I like digging into things and um I don't know. To make good music, to make good art, you have to be the first fan of it. If or anything, you know, you have to be your first and harshest critic, because that way you can build up. Thank you. You are too kind. You build up criterion or a criterio. It's, you say it in Spanish, criterio. A perspective, let's say, and if you are honest with it, if you are honest with yourself, and if you enable yourself to be wrong and to be awkward and to step into out of your comfort zone, then you can find great things, you know. For example, I've been going climb. No, not this past this week. I went last time. I went Friday. I went climbing, and I don't like doing sports. I don't like it. It's boring for me. But climbing, because it's also mental and it's physical and it helps with the forearms and stuff. And I kind of like the monkey vibe, the ape sensation of like climbing things. Bouldering, because I don't use rope. I feel that that's not for me. At first it was awkward, but as I started to get into it, I even bought the shoes for it, and I have a blast doing it. It's so fun and so relaxing. But that's like the same. After trying out several sports and several activities, it's like trying out genres of music or circles of people, you know? And eventually you find you can only find something that enamors you. Yeah, call me ape all you want. That was the theme for this channel previously. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Fine. It's only eventually if you look hard enough and if you keep doing it, you will eventually learn about the process and learn how to do it. And that's just like anything, just like playing guitar, just like learning math. And I've had to apply that so many times in my life just to make it forward. Like, I was so bad at math. Terrible at math. I didn't like it. But to get into the university, because the only viable degree or career for me was computer engineering, because nothing else kind of well, there were other things that were interesting to me, but that was kind of like what I was willing to do to work. And it kind of was exciting for me. I had to learn math because I wanted like to make video games and stuff, or work around video games, because I love video games so much. They have given me so much, and they kind of encompass many of the things I like. So I had to face the fact that I was terrible at math. And to get into that university, you had to present a test. My grades weren't good, so I could not get in just by grades alone. Some friends were able to get in, but it was so hard. It's like one kid per high school could get into that university just because of the grades. So I had to study like crazy. I had to relearn math because I had flunked math. Well, not flunked. I never flunked any subject, but I was so close to flunking math and chemistry. Physics I did like, but math and chemistry I had such a rough time with both. But eventually, on the final year of high school, I took a famous book. It's called Baldor. It has a bunch of exercises. It was written by a Cuban professor, and it's a classic in Venezuela. It has a bunch of exercises and stuff. And I studied it like crazy on every recess, because I had to face the fact that if I didn't solve the problem from the ground up and just go over every little thing, because I figured, okay, I don't know how to do math, so I'm going to start at the beginning and learn from there. Because I was at a course where they kind of prepare you with the tests. Oh, well, hopefully you don't have to use it. But if you ever come to a situation where you like face some giant challenge like that, I'm sure you can deal with it. I'm sure you can overcome it. But with a condition that you are completely honest with yourself and say, okay, what am I doing wrong, and how can I make like the smallest, surest thing to fix it. And just by doing that, just little by little, just keeping on refining the thing. That's engineering, actually. The cool thing about engineering, it's in English. Engineering means working with engines, with stuff that make other stuff work. But in Spanish, engineering, it's ingeniería. It comes from ingenio, from ingenuousness. Maybe engineering also comes from ingenious. It's probably the same root, but in Spanish it's more apparent. So in Spanish it has to do with solving problems. And that's what I do on a day-to-day basis. Solve problems. Find the problem, because even finding the problem is hard. For example, you could say, oh, I can't save up money. Okay, then write down a sheet of paper. How much money are you getting each month or whatever? And it's every little detail. How much I'm spending on food, on electricity, on water, on, I don't know, burgers, on donuts, on weed, on whatever. And it becomes apparent. The solution, it's just shows itself. It's like, oh, I just have to stop buying $50 worth of donuts every month or something like that, you know? But it's like, it's the old saying, it's not rocket science. And even if it's rocket science, Elon Musk, you could say whatever you want about him. You may like him, you may not, whatever. But at the end of the day, he's an engineer. He solves problems. He sees a problem and he says, okay, I'm going to fix it this way. It could be a correct or a wrongful way, whatever. Who cares? That's not the issue here. But he says, okay, why can't we launch more rockets into space? Because it's too expensive. Why is it expensive? Because you lose the whole damn rocket whenever you make a launch. And it's like, okay, why can't we reuse the rocket? Because reusing it implies that you have to catch it or something, or do something weird. And he says, okay, then what would be a viable way of catching it? Well, you have to like make it land on a huge thing and grab it, and that's insane. But it's engineering, exactly engineering, solving problems. And it's, it applies to everything, and I apply it to everything, and I won't stop applying it, because that's basically how I live my life, and that's how I pay my rent. I hope you can find any of the chitter chatter I just expelled useful, or you or any of the people that are watching this as it's being recorded. Oh, and thank you for hanging out. Thanks once again. Always welcome. Okay. Can we present something to her? Oh no, she's okay. Good thing that the game gives you some clues. Maybe here. No. It doesn't sit well with me that I cannot do anything here. Oh, nice. Have a nice treat there. How do you call it in Spanish? We say buen provecho. Ah, good appetite. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's nothing forbidding you from doing engineering. You know, you can fix problems. You can, if you apply the mindset to it, you don't have to know math or physics to apply engineering. There's this concept that it's very important in computer engineering because of algorithms and stuff. It's called divide and conquer, which basically means if you have a big problem, just divide it into small chunks and solve the small problem, and then apply it to the greater picture. And you'd be amazed at the stuff you can fix, or not fix, but problems to solve, you know? Because many algorithms are about organizing stuff. That's a great deal of algorithms, like knowing in which order to do stuff or ways to organize elements and such. Okay. Maybe here. Dude, I don't like this music. It's a bit down. I mean, that's the point, but yeah. Okay. What am I missing? Employee area maybe? Yeah, here we go. Oh, there's this little brat. Okay. This is the kid.
I'm not a...
No, I cannot do that. That's the...
I'm not a kid.
High-pitched voice are not my strong points. But you're a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion. Oh, poor. She gets called a hippie way too often. It's really nice. I mean, if you watch the series, then it's about the same whether if you watch it or play it, because it's basically a story-based game. You just have to like figure out what's the correct thing to do, and pay attention to the story. Right, so this is the kid that went through the bend. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha! Ha! You can't fool me. Then what was the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Easy. Like some fries with that? Nice. The fan base. Did you see anything? Always. The Steel Samurai always wins, always.
Yeah, I saw them. I saw everything.
What?
But no way I'm telling you, losers. What? Let me go.
He's gone. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. What is this? A bottle. Empty bottle. Sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. The drain gate is fine, I guess. Did we check this one? No, it's not necessary. Let's see if we can catch the kid. Windbag.
Stop, whippersnapper.
Yeah, it sounds like she's chasing after the boy. Oh, she tripped. Maybe here. Still nothing in Studio 2. Studio 1, nothing. Okay, I guess the detention center. Oh gosh, that music. We don't have anything. Oh, the sleeping. Yeah, do you know anything about this? No, he doesn't know anything. Who would know about the sleeping pills? Maybe. Well, if there's anyone, because I don't see anyone else here. Maybe inside the dressing room. Okay. Maybe he knows about the sleeping pills. No. Or this. Okay. This doesn't have anything, right? No. Okay. I don't know. I'm missing something again. Maybe Maya knows something about this? No. Does she know anything about this? Director and the producer. Yeah. We're missing the other one. The producer, I think, or the director. I don't know which one is which. The diva or whatever. Does this guy have anything else to say? No. Guide map. Time of death. Car key. No, he doesn't know anything. Let's see. Nothing here. Oh, she's not here. We can check the computer. Yeah. Nice. Oh, great. Awesome. I knew it. I didn't know. I did not know it. That's a lie. Okay, now let's go to the trailer that was locked. Making progress. Okay, let's go in. No. Outside Studio 2. Trailer. There we go. Oh, right. This woman. Yeah, I didn't remember her. Eek! Someone's in here. Names. Our names. We're WP's lawyers and... I see. And who met you? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. Yeah. She's okay. The pipe doesn't sit well with me. Okay. The day of the crime. Right. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you about the day of the murder? I need to read it. Helpful. Really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez, it's on TV every week. Oh my gosh. Usually people who work in the arts are so loving and so nice. I mean, of course, if you annoy them, then you kind of have to know your place. That's why I don't really like well, not like, but I don't I don't like go face first into meet and greets and stuff. I get kind of nervous. I want to give them their space. But if you just well, you would know, Seven, from getting all that stuff signed. They usually like it. But it's kind of weird that I don't know. When people have approached me while playing, I mean, it's nice to get some comments. But yeah, I don't know. You cannot carry people in your pockets, you know? You cannot bring them with you unless they're like your spouse or your family or your close friends. And even so, I don't know, people in the entertainment business. See? This starting to look like it. Nate, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Wait, yes. If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to run your errands? The pout is so cute. Oh my gosh, I don't like when she cries. This game kind of brings you up and down, huh? Yeah, it's because it's sometimes a weird interaction because they don't know your true intentions. Like you could be collecting, or they could say, "Oh, this person is just going to resell it," you know, and they can never know because you cannot sit with all the people you meet when you play. I do it. Oh, I love it. I play and I perform for the audience, you know. So any autographs, anything, I fully. It's my pleasure. But because I take like the art very seriously, there's usually musicians who are more musicians than artists kind of behave that way. It all depends because if you are like someone that they want to talk to, then they oh my gosh, oh my, oh, where were you? And but you know you cannot fully meet everyone that you come by that you come across. You know, you can only get to a certain point. That's why I don't do well in like crowds, in like groups of people. I like to meet one person and then go to the other and start meeting each one, and you know, I feel more comfortable that way because I'm kind of weird in that sense. It takes some time to get to know me. Unless I'm doing something like obvious, which something like playing music or doing the stream, which it's like, okay, we're doing this activity and we are already sharing this moment together. Or for example, climbing is such a great exercise to meet people because you can see someone do a difficult climb and you can compliment them or ask them, hey, how did you do this? Or wow, that was crazy, man, and whatever. Or hey, would you know how to do this one? And it's great to meet people and to like just get some conversation out. And usually people who climb are pretty chill. Everyone is pretty chill. They are working out and doing hard stuff, you know. So everyone has kind of like their guard down. It's really nice. I forget. Oh, we have to give the chubby guy the thing, right? The employee area. Yeah. I might do a stream with one of the singers I work with. He's a pretty cool guy, but I'm trying to kind of convince him, or I don't know. He may be watching right now. I don't know, but I don't know. Let's see if he is. I'll tell him. Okay. Well, Mr. Worldwide, not really. I mean, it's I don't pay mind to that. You know, I I focus on the parts I care about. You know, and if people appreciate it, then that fills my heart with joy, and it makes me so happy that I can share that with people. I really try to come from a place of love, because that way you can just forget about so many other things that add noise to many things. That also helps with meeting people. I'm so shy. I'm so shy with regular people. But if you come from a place of love, of like trying to just present yourself as a loving person, someone that wants to understand and do things well, it really does help. Bring down barriers and stuff. There's this comedian called Jim Gaffigan. He also does series and movies and stuff, and he's quite good as a comedian. I didn't know, and he says that self-recognition disarms the audience. So that's actually quite helpful. I really like stand-up comedy and performance arts. I try to learn a lot from it because I love getting on a stage and playing and having a good time and like showing people. What did that? The guy said my ass is powered or something. Look in all the places. Wait, let me check the conversation once again. Episode 13. Oh, I have to find the episode script. We know where that is. But yeah, so if you deal in like the world of entertainment and stuff, sometimes you just get into the groove of working, and yeah, you just mind your own business and stuff. For example, oh well, I don't know. It depends on the concert. If it's like a metal thing where you want to like scare people off, then meh, depends. I tried stand up once, and it was I fully embarrassed myself. Yeah, the kind of the act has to allow it, because, for example, if when you go to a black metal concert, a thrash metal concert, it's more likely that you can find what you call it, a more humorous vibe. Municipal Waste, for example, they were joking around and drinking beer and just having a good old party time. It was so great. But black metal musicians, they get into their like persona, their character, and they're like ominous, with the corpse paint and stuff. And yeah, for example, Abath. Abath. He got so drunk once. He like fought with a fan or something. They get into the character, Okay, here's the script. Okay, let's go return this. I feel like getting the script is sort of like a filler. But yeah, well, we'll see. Arcspire, for example, they are funny also. But that you have to allow it. The performance has to allow it, because also Aristocrats, Guthrie Govan, I think I showed it to you some days ago. He has this band with Brian Bell, I think he's called. He's a bassist. And this drummer, Marco Mineman. The Aristocrats, they are fantastic. They are so great. And there's a song they play like with the chickens, with the rubber chickens, For example, Rammstein, the concerts, they are like in their essence of like weird BDSM German cyber thingy with fire and oh, when they have this activity on at least on the concert I went to, where they always torture the keyboard player and they put him in a pot, and then the singer with a flamethrower cooks him inside the pot. It's nuts. Oh, I feel so lucky that I could see Rammstein. Okay, now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. Right, with the... Why? What did it try to present this thing? Do you know anything about these pills? Not interested. Okay, block path. I saw Abath also here. It was fun. Not as good, but it was pretty cool. Okay, the monkey. Monkey. Oh, this is a nice shot, actually. Okay, they cleared the path after 4. Okay, so nobody left. Well, the kid could have gone through the vent. If there's any game that you would like to see, just let me know. I want to, after doing Phoenix Wright, or maybe even in parallel, I don't know. I want to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke randomizer. That's when you get random Pokemon, and if they faint, they die. So it's fun because you kind of care about the team, and it works well for making videos. It's fun. Ooks. Oh. There's a clock inside. Right, it's similar to the first case. It stopped at 2:15. 2:15. Right. 2:15 to after 4. They're innocent. Mr. Hammer died at 2:30. Okay, head back to the office then. October 18, Wright and Co. Law Offices. Now what? We're fresh out of cruise. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. So, oh, she's channeling the sister already? Oh, dude. This is so awkward. But yeah. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. The lead, the boy, right. Okay, we have to find the boy, I guess. Some way to bringing him over. I think at this point they're still teaching the player how to do stuff. Oh, well, they also want to trigger some cutscenes. Because she had to come back and she was going after the boy, and yeah. That's how we got the keys to the trailer, so they have to make the the story is a bit coherent. Yeah, me too. It's been so long since I've paid any attention to Pokemon. But yeah, I could play like the Pokemon Red or Emerald, which are like the two most to me, the two most relevant ones. One of those, and I kind of already know them, so I can just focus on playing well instead of focusing on finding out where to go. Okay, the boy. If you see him, oh, this is a nice sprite. Well, is it a sprite because it's not pixelated? Oh, I remember I made a Phoenix Wright animation for school so long ago. Yeah, I also like animating. At some point I wanted to be an animator. I don't know. I've tried a lot of things. The other day I was thinking that I kind of have a hard time realizing failures because I always learn from them. So to me they're not really failures. They're just stuff that I didn't completely go through. So yeah. Thrash Ketchup. Oh, that's a fantastic name. Yeah, that's nice. Something to trade. What can I trade with her? The head of the monkey. The trailer key. Empty bottle. Oh, probably an autograph. Oh, the spear? No, that's the murder weapon. Thrash Ketchum. that's nice. No, she's not collaborating. Oh, maybe the boy's here. The boys are back in town. Oh, the boy is back in town. Yeah, Cody Hutchins to the dressing room. Let's get him. Aha. Right. Okay. Let's get some information. Here's the bomb. Here's the kid. Yeah. Okay, what happened? We have to present him with the murder thing, maybe? No. The murder weapon? The guide map. The monkey head? I am at a loss. What does Phoenix say to do here? Little persuasion, a bribe. Oh, yeah. I can ask Will for an autograph. just like you. Yeah, I bet. Let's go get him. Here. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh. He's in questioning. Gosh darn. Or maybe D. Vasquez? No. Trailer. Oh, maybe we can steal something here. No. There's nothing else here. No. Nope. No luck. Oh, playing Fortnite. I should play Fortnite also. Do you prefer the one where you can build stuff, or the new one? I really like the one where you just shoot people. It's less of a what you call it, less brain power required. Oh, maybe here? Can we... can... We have to steal something. Maybe take something from somewhere. The step ladder. Oh no, step ladder. Let's summon the monkey. Okay, nothing. Zero build. Is that what it's called? I really like it. It's been a while since I've played Fortnite. I'll be willing to play during the stream. But I don't know. I think we'll go one project at a time. For some people did like the Phoenix Wright short when I uploaded it to TikTok. I used TikTok as a kind of dowsing rod, you know, to see what people kind of like, or at least in TikTok, because it's different. The what you call it, the traffic I get in TikTok is different from the one I get in. Oh. Ah, no. Oh, I can give the kid the key card. Yeah. Yeah. Just give him the key card. No? Apparently not. I'm missing something again. No. The spear? No. No, there's nothing to do with her. He's gone. Let's go. Maybe Mia. Talk to the boy. Yes, of course, but I have to bribe him somehow. Now, how on earth can we bribe a boy? Maybe give him some Pokemon cards. Some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Spaghetti in a soda can? I'm missing something. STW? Fortnite story mode. Is that single player? I have no idea about that one. Let me check it out real quick. Since we are at the PC. STW. Save the world. Oh, it's PvE. So what? You fight against... Oh, it's like a survival. Oh, cool. Ah, we could play someday. I would really like that. What? It's like zombie survival, like hordes and stuff, right? Yeah, that sounds cool. I'll check it out at some point. Yeah. Oh, I also really like Left 4 Dead and stuff. Last night I was playing Half Sword and streamed a little bit. Had a nice little stream. Because I like violent games. They are not Twitch friendly, but we'll see. I'll make the clips and see if not Twitch, TikTok friendly and Shorts friendly, I'll still make the clips and see how we do. And if they, because TikTok like just takes them down. TikTok is so weird because it pushes content violently, but if you are showing something that they don't like, they take like the most authoritative action. It's like so obviously made by the Chinese, the communist Chinese, the CCCP, Chinese Communist Party. Okay, do we have anything to show to this guy? Yeah, I didn't even know that Fortnite had a story mode. I would have never guessed. I could swear that I could bribe the boy with. It should be like like an autograph, but no. Maybe here? No. This Pierce, murder weapon. Nothing about this. Maybe the keys to the trailer? Nope. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I'm trying out stuff, you know? You kind of it's like a trade-off, you know? I've kind of already given my sort of privacy away, you know? I'm streaming from my living room, so, and I already play publicly, and I'm supposed to be a musician to, and like have a kind of public profile. I would love to be more private, but I don't think today's the day. Maybe if I settle down and move to the countryside and have a cow and a sheep. I would love to have a chicken and have it and eat eggs, like fresh eggs, you know? That would be so fun. There's nothing here, right? No. We don't have anything here. I could swear the wig. Samurai Woogie Woogie. Nothing here. The thing with authoritarianism is that they only mess with you when they want something from you, or when what you're doing doesn't sit well with them. Otherwise, they just kind of leave you alone. I mean, you could say that. The smart thing is to never give them any space. That's a great and honorable thing to do. But you could think that, oh, I'm going to fight against them and stuff, but then you realize that they kill people every day, and that they are willing to do anything for their objectives, and that they are large global scale organizations, and that's hella scary. For example, the Maduro regime in Venezuela, they don't give a damn. Hopefully they will fall soon enough. I have good expectations. Okay, do we have this? No. Oh, jeez. What am I missing? What am I missing? For example, here in Spain, the current government is like a sucker for China and communism. Like, it's a bit disheartening. Live in Venezuela which is seen as sunk in communism. Oh yeah, totally too much control with the facial recognition and stuff. That's so scary, but that's like, that's where we are headed, and it's I don't know. It's hard to make a sound decision with that because it's useful, and there's only so much we can do to avoid being an object of like those authoritarian practices, you know? What am I missing? I'm missing something. That's a good question. Well, now that you mention it, you know that one of the maps is also Havana, right? So yeah, communism probably exists in the world of Overwatch, and because Overwatch is so what you call it, politically correct, it's probably already a communist utopia or something. It's not obvious. We could make a video about that, like a conspiracy video and stuff. Overwatch is communist, like a clickbait thumbnail. That could be fun. I'll think about it. Yeah, tomorrow I have to like do some back office stuff for the stream. Oh my gosh, where's what am I missing? Did I check the camera? Yes, I already checked all of this. A good question is there a Taiwan in Overwatch? That's a good question. Hey, that could be a good point for the video. You could notice that there's no Taiwan in Overwatch. We could find a map for it. Maybe it's erased. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. How things are looking, there's probably no Taiwan there. Need a vacation? Dude. I already checked this. Oh, maybe checking the food? The dishes? No. Oh, the furnace here. There's probably something inside. No, nothing. Maybe the van. Nothing. Good thing that you can skip through the text. I already checked this. Did I check the trash can? Yeah. No luck. Wait. Is this? Yeah, we're done here. There's nothing else here. The window? No, nothing. I wouldn't think so, because they tend to not make any concessions. Note that or the concessions that they may provide are like disguised as something they are allowing. For example, you know that Disney movies, for example, the Star Wars movies, the posters, they edit the versions for China. They removed the black guy because they don't want to see it. Oh, so wokeism suddenly is wrong for them, and Disney doesn't say anything. But yeah, have the US just shove wokeism down their throat. So it's not that inclusion and diversity is bad, but it's being used as a tool to control and to separate people, because it's divide and conquer. You split the enemy army, you wreak havoc, and have them confused and wondering what is a woman and wondering if they should do this or that. And meanwhile, you just take all of their stuff. And that's how they work. That's how they do it in Venezuela. That's exactly how they do it. And that's why it's so frustrating watching them do it here. Here, right now, in Spain, there's a crazy political scandal. And the current government is leftist. And they are. I'm not saying that the right is doesn't lie or anything. No, because that's what they do. Or even politicians, they say, oh, but what about those? What about the others and stuff? It's like, yeah, but two wrongs don't make a right. So let's just stay on one topic and go right to the bottom of it, and then we can move forward to another topic. But yeah, it's a technique. In Venezuela, they do it. They escape forward. They run forward. Like, they keep making threats and even worse threats and making crazier and crazier claims until you forget about the claim they made the past month. They wanted to invade Guyana, which is the country. It's a territory that's supposed to be Venezuela's. They said they wanted to invade, and that was just a diversion tactic. But yeah, in the end, it's the thirst for power and stuff and organizations and interests. It all boils down to authoritarianism and to and in how you call it forcing others to do your bidding. For example, the inclusive speech, it's fine. If someone wants me to call them an attack helicopter and I appreciate them, I can do it. I don't mind. But don't force me to. If I do, that's my decision. Because I appreciate the person and I want them to feel nice and feel welcome. Why not? If I had a friend that suddenly transitioned, then why wouldn't I want them to feel comfortable? But that's because I know them and I've had a discussion with them, and he or she or they tell me, hey, friend, could you call me this? Could you call me Pedrito? Could you call me Bobby? Then sure, man, I would love to call you Bobby. And that's it. Why would I be oppressive and say, no, your name is John, and or I don't know, Cindy, and I will call you Cindy because that's your birth name? And it's like, no. I get called a bunch of names because my name, Daniel, it's very common. There's always another Daniel. And people call me by my last name, and to some people it's weird, and I tell them, no, just call me by my last name, Francis. And because Francis is usually a woman's name, at least in Spanish. And people, sometimes that doesn't sit well with people, but it's like, dude, I don't care. I mean, it's something, it's like programming. When you code, you have to name things. And I think I've said this before, but naming things is very special. It's very important. In the Bible, whether you believe in it or not, which I hope that you do, because, well, we can talk about that or whatever. But religion is always a touchy subject. I prefer not talking too much about it. I don't know enough about it. In the Bible, God said, and let there be light. He created the world. And when you start to study the background of the Abrahamic religions, the names are so important. That's why, for example, in Harry Potter, calling Voldemort, that's a theme throughout the throughout the series, it's not trivial. So that's another aspect that the current deconstructivists have relied upon, confusing people about what to name things and how to speak, because they say, oh, there's no objective truth because your truth is different than mine and stuff. But hey, wait a second, there's the law of gravity, and to me physics tells you, okay, we live in the same like physical space at least, and that's the objective truth. We can all agree that the sun is going to come up tomorrow, like on the same direction, and we can measure it. So it's a lie. There's no subjective truth. There's just a bunch of disagreements and the lack of communication, the lack of words. And you cannot sit with everybody, which is the same as the autograph thing. You cannot sit with everybody and have a long discussion. That's why the podcast thing has had so much value lately, and Joe Rogan and all of those, because they sit down with people and they speak, and you can actually understand what's their thought process. And when you take out like these news heads, these talking heads, and you put them in a context where they are expected to like demonstrate that they are a person and not just a script reading machine. Nice. Yeah, marshmallow. I really like that. Nice response. One of the best I've heard regarding this subject. Yeah. I think I got my point across. Let's try figuring this out. I think I might just ask Grok what to do here. I don't want to waste more time. What to find to bribe the boy in Ace Attorney Case 3. Bribe him. Ultra rare samurai card. I have to give the card key to the guard. Huh. I missed that apparently. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. I knew we have to give him a Pokemon card, or well, it's still samurai card. Yeah, maybe that's in like my background memory or something. I don't know. Okay. You are ultra rare. Yeah, but it's like you can brute force this game. It's like a decision tree. You can just present every piece of evidence to everyone and inspect every single item and press but you take a while, you know? I don't want to, I tried it, but I cannot present all of the evidence. I mean, sometimes this happens with the game. There's like these little details that kind of throw you off. For example, here, to me, he's dragging both legs, and it's obvious that he's a shorter person than the actual guy who wears the costume. But apparently that hasn't come up. So yeah. Okay, now we get it signed. Okay, cool. Let's ask for a signed vinyl. Here. Oh, apparently not. Okay. What did he say? That he didn't want it. maybe he has more options now. Uh-huh. Ultra rare. That's my card. Oh, it was his. Yeah. He doesn't need it. He's got a double. Really rare card. Okay. Okay, let's see. Mm-hmm. Ah, I always get that one wrong. Okay, trailer. Okay, here we go. Ah, here's the girl. They also kind of make it a bit not so obvious, just to extend the playtime, you know? Because you can complete this game in what, 3 hours if you like blast through the text boxes, and if you know like all where all the evidence is. Squeezing donuts, Mr. Hammer. Ah, she still doesn't know. Huh. What? Okay. Let's see. Ah, she collects those. Oh, right. Cool. Okay. That's a nice sprite also. I like it. Let's take a screenshot. Ultra rare premium card. Cool. Yes. Okay. Okay, making progress. Where? Employee area. Dressing room. No, present the ultra rare card. Cool. Okay, now he wants this one. Okay, now. Oh, you told me the name. It was. I didn't find it, but by that name, you told me from which of this oak. I didn't find it on Spotify. Maybe it's not on there. I listened to a different one. Or, well, Spotify told me that there was a lyrics match. I listened to that one. It was pretty cool. But I probably didn't listen to exactly that one. Yeah. It's not on Spotify. It's on YouTube. Yeah. I'll listen to it. I have it on my notes. Yeah, totally. It's on Bandcamp also. I listened to a different one. I think The Mantle. I think I listened to that one. I'll tell you which one I listened to. Yeah, I listened to The Mantle. They have a bunch of plays. I had no idea about Tagalog. Yeah, they probably didn't want to upload it to Spotify. It's a bit of a waste. Oh, this is a cool screen also. Because with just one Bandcamp sale, you make so much more money than with the Spotify streams. I mean, yeah, well, they have millions of plays actually, so fighting skills. It was cool. Oh, really nice. That's a nice little project. Yeah, I'll check it out. Thank you, and thanks for all the recommendations. Oh, he has a camera. Okay, let's see what happened. Yeah, I've been tempted to get a YouTube Premium instead of Spotify. I might give it a go because I'm not listening to so much Spotify as of late. Now that you mention it, I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't really like sit down to listen to music. I should. I used to. What I used to do was to set music up and paint. Or well, listen to music in the car or while working out also. But when I work out, I don't pay attention to the music. Okay, so I got kind of lost though. Maybe half an hour or so. Okay, we're finally getting the information. Okay, after that. Oh, cool. He killed the bad guy. Samurai spear. 1 shot, 1 kill.
1 shot, 1 kill.
Happened so fast. The Steel Samurai did it. The director has an alibi. Huh. Not so fast, Paul. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
No, I ain't going. What?
Really? The thing is that because I use Brave, I don't get ads, but I do get them on my phone. Yeah, I'll think about it. Yeah, it's probably even cheaper, right? Yeah, I'll have to export my lists on Spotify. Not that I have many. Yeah, Spotify is just disgusting. I even thought about just not paying any service and listening to music available that's on Internet Archive, Internet Library. Just download it, and like the old days. Or buying from Bandcamp, that would be cool. Mr. Powers is innocent. Yes, Siri. He is innocent. Yeah, and like More Metal is on Spotify Premium actually. The thing is also that if you open YouTube on the Brave app and on mobile, you don't get ads. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cut off the Phoenix Wright stream. Yeah, it's 10. Let's see. Should I do something else today? Let me check my notes a little bit. No, I think we're good for today. I'm going to cut it off. Thank you so much, Seven, for all the great conversation today and always. I'm going to cut off the stream now, and thanks anybody who might be watching. I'll see you next time. I hope we can finish this trial eventually at some point. There's like 5 trials, not trials, 5 chapters for this game, for the first one, and then I'll see about doing the Nuzlocke, maybe. I don't know. I have to sort my schedule out. But yeah, I'm digging all of this streaming thing. So yeah, check this out. Here. anyone who might be watching, hit that subscribe button, hit a like, a comment, and come around the stream. The schedule is usually on the profile descriptions. I have to figure out how to make that more visible. So yeah, thanks everybody, and a special thanks to Seven. See you around. See you. I'll be streaming probably. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow I'm streaming today. Yeah, I'm also streaming tomorrow, Thursday. But tomorrow, probably some Overwatch and some chores. So we'll see. Okay, thank you. Take care. Take care, Seven. Bye bye.